Good evening, agents, and welcome back to our last Marvel Future Fight live stream of 2025. I can't believe I'm saying that already. Where does the time go? Anyway, thank you for joining us today, and of course for all the previous live streams this year. I think we did about 10. And for those new here, welcome. Hello. I'm your community manager, 3RL. How you doing, announcer?
Dang, bro, 3RL. I don't know if it's just me, man, but this year flew by.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is about this year. I don't know if there's anything different significantly, but man, it feels like just yesterday. It was like we're ringing in the new year, and now it's
Yeah,
2026.
and now it's blinking. Yeah. I always like to use these as like a marker for each month. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, live stream here, live stream there.
Yeah.
But everything else is a
10
blur.
live streams.
But anyway, thank you everyone for joining us again on this Tuesday evening instead of Monday. Thanks for being patient. We need an extra day of production. But anyway, let's jump right into it. We're going to meet the next generation of superheroes who are inheriting the flame and writing their own new sagas. They aren't just sidekicks or successors. They're young superheroes who saw a need after the Avengers disassembled. As you may have guessed, the theme for this update is the Young Avengers. We'll be seeing the arrival of unique, personality-filled Gen Z heroes, if you will, cringe, each with a distinct backstory and ambitions to fill some big shoes. In this update, the Young Avengers will take the spotlight with Kate Bishop, America Chavez, and Kid Loki, each getting their own uniform, with Kate and America gaining access to their Tier 4 advancements. Not to mention the brand new hero, Marvel Boy, will be joining Marvel Future Fight's roster, so we'll check back on him in a later. And finally, the new potential Transcended heroes will be Black Cat and Hellcat. We'll talk a little bit more there. And as always, please note that the footage presented today in this live stream has been pre-recorded or on a test build, and there may be differences from the actual update. And we've also prepared a gift for agents who stayed to watch the very end. Whew. All right. With that, let's jump in and see the Young Avengers in action and explore what else is happening in Marvel Future Fight, shall we? Alrighty. And today I accidentally don't have my other iPad here with the comments in here. So, announcer, I'll need you to just be my sounding board for the community this evening.
Yeah, no worries. I got like my Gamora 489 says 2 cats. They're like, yeah, those are the potential transcendents, the 2 cats. Yeah, it's pretty good observation.
Let's first up, of course, as you can see, we have Marvel Boy here. And he was once a member of the Kree race. He's arrived in Marvel Future 5, though he's evolved, believe it or not, this kind of grossed me out personally, with cockroach DNA in advanced nanobiology. Marvel Boy is a super soldier engineered for extraordinary strength and durability. Can you imagine just waking up and saying, oh, I'm strong. You know, what do you do? Oh, it's cockroaches.
It's like, at what cost? Like, yeah, he gets strength and he gets survivability, I'm sure, because, like, you know, don't they say cockroaches are the most resourceful insects like ever? But
they can withstand a nuclear
nuke. And I'm like, at what cost though? You have cockroach DNA running inside you, dude.
It should be noted that he could withstand a hit from Sentry, but he's very durable. He's tough enough to withstand those direct hits without serious injury. So maybe that's what it is. But as well, he can walk on walls and cling to the ceiling, kind of like Spider-Man-esque, but not so much like on all fours. Just one of his many gifts from his genealogy. Anyway, let's check out some of his moves. I'll say another joke I was making to the announcer on one of our rehearsals is like, how ripped do you have to be for your abs to show through your costume? That's right. I always think about that. Those little funny details.
Do you think he's flabby underneath, but the costume itself just has like built-in ribs?
It's a slim suit.
Yeah.
That's what all the superheroes use. There's a certain tailor who does all their outfits and make them look ripped, even if they aren't.
They just sew in like ab seams.
As a rebel from an alien civilization, he wasn't initially familiar with Earth's culture, but he gradually adjusted. Above all, I expect him to display some of this spectacular action with his free-spirited style. Marvel Boy is an alien male superhero faction in Universal type, as you can see there, primarily serving as a dealer and also a support. What's more, he immediately is available for Tier 3 advancement upon release, so you can jump into some powerful battles. During combat, he can transform his gauntlet into a sword or a gun, and he can suppress enemies using various weapons like nunchucks and bombs. And jumping right into it, we have his leader skill, which is Young Avengers Assemble. This applies to Young Avengers allies only and increases all basic attacks by a high percentage. His First passive is Nanotech Care. This activates when debuffed and applies to Young Avengers as well, and removes all debuffs, with this tier 2 passive being Kree Super Soldier. This increases skill damage by a percentage while increasing bonus damage as well and decreasing basic damage received. All right. Should have been pressing more buttons with some action, but let's go ahead and check out his skills in game. All righty. You might notice right off the bat there's some interesting changes here, but we're going to go over that a little bit later. Let's just focus on Marvel Boy. All righty. First and foremost, he looks pretty. He has some good animation, so he's, looks like he's running fast.
It's always really good animations for like characters running in this game. I don't know why. Yeah.
All right. Skill number 1 is called Kree Nunchaku. That's all right. Let's check it out. This causes stun. Again, for the most part, I tried to not look at the skills. I always try. Kind of spoiled a little bit of myself because of the training, this new training area. All right. Skill number 2 is called Meditation of Kree. Make it a better angle here. And this one causes incapacitation and paralysis while applying to self. 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. We'll check it out one more time.
I wonder what those symbols mean. Like,
yeah, no, maybe it's like
some
Kree technology or some cosmic stuff.
Yeah.
Skill number 3 is called Replicator Minds.
I hope it's not cockroach DNA.
Well, that's fun. Throws a bunch of little mines up in the air, explode while punching around. This causes burn and bleed. All right. Skill number 4, Marvel Boy Crush.
Got all of that picture of the boots.
Right. Stomping on the bugs.
Wow, just stomping them.
This causes stun and incapacitation while recovering HP, granting invincible and increasing basic damage by 100% for 1 attack. Skill number 5 is called Nega Gauntlet Barrage. How's the chat doing?
It's like Negasonic Team.
Yeah, exactly. Same kind of vibes. Oh, there's like, if you can see the little like ship in the air and the silhouette, that's actually kind of cool.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like
Did he bust out like a minigun? Maybe those are the ones they're talking about out of his gauntlet.
Yeah, so he shoots up like almost like a flare, it looks like, and then he lets go with that gauntlet. This decreases all basic defenses and is stackable. Also applies itself and increase to basic attacks, defense, speed, and crit rate while removing incapacitation. And lastly, for this hero, we have his ultimate skill, Fight at the Pocket Battlefield. That's a mouthful. Oh, he throws you in like this little cube dimension thing. That's kind of cool.
That's definitely Kree technology.
There we go. Check it out one more time. This causes bleed and paralysis while applying itself to high chance to penetrate super armor, barrier shield, all damage immune and invincible, while granting invincible, increasing all basic attacks, defense, and speed. All right, let's check out his combos.
Combo time, bro.
All right, 5, 3, and 4.
Nice.
All righty. There you have it. As always, you can check out the other combos, and the community always comes up with great combos themselves. But let's check out the next key figure of the Young Avengers, shall we? All righty. Although she's lacking superpowers herself, she's mastered all kinds of martial arts. Kate Bishop is ready to hold up the mantle of the next generation's Hawkeye. Kate Bishop is a human female superhero faction and will take on the role as a dealer. With the power of her Tier 4 advancement in new Young Avengers uniform, she can showcase even more impressive martial arts techniques than before. With her new uniform, she can use wire tricks and trick arrows that let her rapidly close the distance to enemies. And she gathers nearby rocks to launch powerful attacks. And of course, we can't forget her ability to fire powerful energy using the Kree composite soul bow. Another mouthful, but maybe that comes from Marvel Boy. Maybe it was gifted to her.
Yeah, they share that Kree technology.
Yeah, you know. Leader skill is called Young Leader, and this applies to all allies and increases critical rate by a percentage. Her passive is called Clint Barton's Successor, taking over for the mantle of Hawkeye. This applies to self. A percentage increase of physical attack, ignore target dodge rate by a percentage, and decrease basic damage received by a percentage as well. And her tier 2 passive is called All New Hawkeye. This applies to self as well. Critical damage increase, increases guaranteed dodge rate by a percentage, and increases guaranteed crit rate by a percentage as well.
I kind of like to play on words there on the passives, like Clint Barton's Successor and then All New Hawkeye.
All New Hawkeye. All right, before we jump in, let's take a quick look at her uniform options. Alrighty, there you have it. You can screenshot that if you'd like, but you can see an update later. Let's go ahead and check her out in action as well. All right, so she flipped in. You might have missed that, but
I actually agree with people in chat. They're saying the Young Avengers logo with her uniform is like perfect. Like, yeah, I like that logo. It's kind of cool. It fits like the old school vibe of like Young Avengers.
I like the little flowy outfit. I like how all the kind of it moves right along. All righty. Okay, jumping right in. We have her first skill, melee archery, causes stun.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, skill 2 is called a running shot. Whoa. Okay, she runs a nice little circle around there. All right, let's turn off, cool down. There we go. Make it a little bit easier. One more time. Running shot. This causes bleed and stun. All right, skill 3, composite soul shot.
You get to see that Kree bow.
So, see, she might not have superpowers, but clearly the bow has some powers there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's a straight beam. All right, wait. First,
I wonder if it hits other people in the back.
Turn on AI. There we go. Okay, let's do this properly now.
This next one's a counter attack if you guys.
Yeah, there we go. Much better.
That's way better.
All right, let's go. Again, counterattacks when defending against enemy attack. Who activate the ignore targeting effect. This applies to enemies, causes incapacitation and paralysis. While recovering HP, removing all debuffs, granting super armor, which increases all basic defenses, and accumulates a percentage of pure damage when attacking, and of course, increases all basic attacks based on the pure damage accumulated. All right, let's turn that off for a second there. All right, skill number 4, Stone Trick Arrow. Whoa.
That's pretty dope.
That's actually pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know the magic or physics behind it, but this is Marvel. It's almost like some kind of gravity, like pulls in the rocks. It's kind of cool. This one causes burn, stun, and increases all basic defense by a percentage, and is stackable while applying to self an increase of all basic attacks, defense, speed, and crit rate, while removing incapacitation with a 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. All righty. Skill number 5 is called Arrow Strike.
Oh, that's dope, dude. I like the purple arrows raining down.
This decreases all basic attacks, causes paralysis, and grants invincible. All right, next up, we're just going to check out her Awakened skill and her uniform for funsies. This will be remaining the same. And then lastly, we have her Striker skill, which is called One Hit Kill. Applies when using the Striker skill, applies to self, and applies critical hit to all attacks and increases critical damage by a high percentage. A nice little lasting effect there. All those raining arrows.
Raining arrows.
All right, combo time. 2 for 2. Let's go. 3, 5, and 4. House chat doing announcer. Normally I can look over and see, but I feel a little empty without being on the
Oh, it's
chat.
all good. A couple of people just asking for Wiccan and Cassie. So they're just asking for, like, justice for them, and Hulkling, T4. Thank you guys so much for the feedback.
All righty. We did it.
We hear you guys.
We definitely do.
They could
All
spam
right.
it if it makes you happy, but yeah, we hear you guys.
All right. The superhero we're introduced next is essential to the Young Avengers' success. Let's check her out. All righty. Next up, leading the Young Avengers in this update is America Chavez. She can travel the multiverse using her signature star-shaped portals, which is always fun to see in action. America Chavez is a human female superhero faction character capable of performing the roles of leader, dealer, and support. She's getting both, of course, the Tier 4 advancement in that new Young Avengers uniform, allowing her to confidently lead the team into any situation. See some of her little moves. Big fan of her. Her power is so cool to me. Like, as far, I mean, it sounds a little scary. Imagine just going into another parallel
you know
universe.
what my worst fear is? What if you travel to one of the parallel universes and then like all of a sudden your powers go away? Like you're just stuck.
Yeah,
you can't open.
And what if it's like a bad
portal?
universe, or like one of those ones where it's just like
that's just
slime universe, or and you're frozen. You're just stuck there.
You're just stuck there. Yeah, no, that's scary.
With her newly added uniform, she can run and fly at superhuman speeds, open star-shaped portals, and rapidly move between dimensions while attacking. She also uses powerful stomps, spinning kicks, and uppercuts, and releases starlight energy attacks utilizing those portals. Her leader skill is called Rising Passion. This applies to all allies and increases all basic attacks by a percentage and dodge rate increased by a percentage as well. Her first passive is called Interdimensional Traveler, which applies to self, increases guaranteed dodge rate by a percentage, increasing their guaranteed crit rate, as well as ignoring target dodge rate by a percentage. And with her Tier 2 passive being Power of the Utopian Parallel, applies to self super armor, increasing all basic defenses by percentage, decreases physical damage received, and increases skill damage and bonus damage as well. All right, let's quickly take a look at her uniform options real quick. I know I said quick now 3 times. All right, there we go. Now, let's go ahead and check her moves out in action.
QC Game says, also my teleporting fear, laugh out loud. Yeah, that's scary. Wow, she seems faster. Is it just me? It seems like she's falling a little bit.
It's hard to say.
Oh, maybe it's just me. Maybe because she doesn't have the flowy stuff.
She doesn't have the flowy stuff. All right, let's turn on cool down. Yes, there we go. All right, jumping right into it. Skill 1, Stamping Star. One more time. And that causes stun. Skill number 2 is called Starbreak Kick.
Well, that's fun. Did like a uppercut with her kick. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool. Reminds me of a.
Yep.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you know exactly what game I'm talking about. Yeah. This causes paralysis. All right. Skill number 3 is called Star Blast, and this is also a counterattack move. So let's turn on the AI real quick.
You always gotta love the counterattack moves.
Ooh,
that's really cool.
That's fun.
She like teleported to a star away, right?
Oh, I did it wrong. He didn't. He wasn't actually hitting me at the time. There we go. There we go. This applies stun and silence while applying to self a high chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, while removing all debuffs, and 100% chance to grant all damage immunity while increasing all basic attacks, basic defense, and speeds, increasing all basic attacks by a percentage per percent of pure damage accumulated, and of course, the accumulated pure damage up to a percentage of max HP. Let's turn that off again. All right, next up we have Starling Combo at number 4. Ooh, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty sick.
That's sick too. Just like kicking up the ground and then, yeah, that's fun. This causes paralysis and decreases all basic defenses and is stackable while applying to self a recovery of HP. Skill number 5 is called Starlight Impact. Really got a theme going here. Ooh.
Wow. She stomps them with her feet and then starlights.
Hope. I wonder if like steel-toed boots. You think? You know?
Oh, dude, added impact.
You would have to. Like you're running around kicking everybody. You want to make sure your feet are protected. This causes stun, fracture, and paralysis while applying to self invincible, increasing all basic attacks and defense by percentage, as well as speed and crit rate while removing incapacitation. All right, let's just go ahead and look at her shooting star attack, which is her awakened skill. Just want to, see it in action with the new color scheme and whatnot. All righty. And lastly, we have her striker skill, which is Undefeatable Fist. It's a bold statement, America Chavez. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. And this increases all basic attacks by percentage, recovers HP, guard break immunity, so HP does not drop below 1 or below, and recovers HP after. Alrighty, now combos. Will we get it 3 in a row? Nobody knows.
Let's go
5, 3, and 4. Real slow on the 3, quick on the 4. Visually, looks really great.
Yeah, that's really cool.
All right, next up, we have a person of interest here. The god of mischief, Loki, in a younger form. That's right. This hero that pretends to cooperate but always hides his true intentions has joined the superhero faction with a new uniform. The trickster who will display unbelievable power through this uniform is an alien male superhero faction performing both dealer and support roles. The reincarnated key factor there.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Loki.
He's really tiny.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know. We were joking about how like he just, I don't know, all kids just, I guess, have big heads.
Yeah, giant head, disproportionate head. I think because his body's so small, his head looks bigger.
Again, he uses various magic tricks. It can summon the Destroyer and Yogamunder to launch powerful attacks. His leader skill, God of Mischief, applies to all allies and increases mind resistance by a percentage. His passive, the Young Avengers Clever One, applies to Young Avengers only and decreases chain hit damage by a percentage when attacked and increases basic damage dealt to supervillain factions by a percentage. In his tier 2 passive, Loki's Trick increases guaranteed crit rate by a percentage, increases skill damage, as well as bonus damage while decreasing basic damage received. And lastly, we'll check out his uniform options as well. There you have them. Screenshot it if you like. But let's go ahead and move on and check out his skills in game as well. Oh, you got to see it there.
Wow, that's dope, dude. I missed it during the rehearsal. That's really cool. Is that a dragon?
It's like a giant snake, a Yogamunder. It's like the giant serpent that's gonna destroy the world, or there's some lore there. But anyway, I don't know it. Chat, tell us about Yogamunder if you know anything. Let us know. Educate the announcer.
Yes, please.
All right. First up, we have Kid Loki Punch. Powerful punches for a young lad. This causes paralysis.
Do you think if he reincarnated, he kept all of his memories as like his former self?
That's a good question.
Just a small body.
Or like his powers or ability. Like what does he gain from the reincarnation, or does he have any control? I guess he'd just be happy to be alive again, right? If I reincarnated, I'd hope I'd have my memories, but All right, skill number 2, Yogamunder attack.
Ooh, we get to see him in action.
Alrighty, silence and fracture for this one. There's actually one later that has the actual snake. That's skill 4. Skill number 3 is called Trickster's Toy.
That's dope, dude.
He he literally disappears. Yeah, I don't know if he becomes it or he just switches places. It's pretty cool. This causes burn and stun as well as incapacitation with a 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. Here's the one you're looking for, announcer. Skill number 4, Yogamunder's Summoning.
I like that icon too. That's pretty dope.
That's super cool.
I like that one, dude. That's super dope. That's got to be my favorite so far.
There's like the summoning sigil on the bottom.
Yeah.
Loki turns into 5 Lokis and summons this
That's
giant
really cool.
serpent.
That's actually a really good skill, dude.
Favorite one so far of this update.
Like for a while, that's a cool.
This causes silence and paralysis. This is clear one more time because it's sweet. Recovers HP and increases basic damage by a percentage for 2 attacks. And skill number 5 is called Dreadful Prank. Check it out.
The icon, he's just chilling there.
I know, he's like lounging. Let's see if he'll do it in this.
Oh, there he is on top.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. Boom.
This one causes burn, snare, and paralysis, and paralyzes and decreases all basic defense, which is stackable, while granting invincible and increasing all basic attacks by a percentage. And let's just check out his ultimate and striker, even though they will be remaining the same. Just want to see. Oh, see, he's Kid Loki in the
he's
throne.
so small on the throne now. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, the different 4 different
versions.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I don't remember if he did that in the old uniform, but anyways, that's really cool.
And then lastly, his striker skill. I'm way over here from the guy. Alrighty. Now let's check out the potential Transcended heroes real quick again.
What are you going to do is combo?
Oh, yeah, duh. Sorry, combo. Getting ahead of myself.
Let's go, bro. You got this.
All right, 4 for 4.
Somebody said underage drinking. That's really funny, actually.
I didn't think about that.
I didn't think about that. Who is that? My Gamora 4897. Good job. That's funny. Oh, and 3RL pulled off the combo. Let's go.
Let's go. 4 for
really
4.
Funny,
good way to end off the year.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll check out the potential Transcended heroes real quick. As you saw earlier, as we teased, this December update brings Black Cat and Hellcat, and they will charge at enemies and attack with their sharp claws after gaining potential Transcendent abilities. Let us know if you're excited for either of those as they join as potential Transcendent characters. And it's time to see what else is in the December update, shall we? I like that transition. I don't know if they can hear me right now. All right. Welcome back. Hi. I'm here, 3RL. If you're looking to get stronger, and you definitely want to check this out, a new emblem collection has finally been added. And as you can see, the theme for this emblem is none other than Incredible Hulks, plural.
You gotta love the different versions of like Hulks. It's like really
I know.
cool.
There's actually a whole lore, and there's a whole ton of them. Yeah. Obviously, the illustrations are exciting, but the performance is what truly matters.
Do you want to show them in games?
Let's do it. Yeah. All right. So let's just check on. We got Hulk here. He's one of the mythic ones, and it should be noted that these work across all content, including the Alliance battle. Let's see. Where's another mythic? We got Abomination there. He's another good one. Maestro. Yeah. Let's see what else we got in here. Looked at Abomination. There's a legendary one, She-Hulk. But yeah, so we got a whole bunch there. I think we got 12, 18. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. So all with different effects. And then depending on your completion level, and then you can also obtain, as you see, some of the rewards here, CTPs, 4-star to 6-star artifacts, premium comment cards, even Odin's Blessings. So how about an event to go along with this collection? What do you say?
Yeah, let's go through. Give us an event, dude.
All right, the Emblem event is currently underway. During this event, you can enjoy Emblem draws at a special 20% discounted price. There's a content creator there who recently just rolled a bunch of emblems, so I'm sorry if that affects you, but here's another deal for later.
Oh, no. I'd be salty, dude.
I know, right? Dang, I just rolled all these crystals. Man. Anyway, sorry. And with every emblem you acquire, you receive additional emblem data in a selector emblem mythic. But that's not all.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. There will also be a 7-day check-in event launching the new emblems, which you can get up to 50 draw tickets. And I think there's some other stuff there as well that's not pictured here. So make sure you check in daily to get those rewards. And now some very important news for those waiting for a schedule change in Alliance battle. All right. So many of the recent provided feedback regarding the Infinite Challenge schedule adjustment. After carefully reading and reviewing all your valuable input, we've adjusted the schedule. Previously, normal, extreme, and legend modes ran from Monday to Friday, with Infinite Challenge taking over the weekend. On this new schedule, normal, extreme, and legend modes will now run from Monday to Saturday, and the entry limit on Saturday has been completely removed. And then Infinite Challenge will now only take place on Sunday, and we've also partially increased the score rewards. And as we said earlier, we do appreciate your comments and do our best to relay that information back to the dev team. So please keep sending your feedback, whether that's about game modes. I know it's a touchy subject, but in characters or anything like that, we are listening. We try to do our best to relay that information. And now,
that's a perfect example actually right here, where the devs were actually listening. It's really cool.
Yeah, do what we can. Finally, let's go ahead and check out that preview you saw earlier. In case you didn't notice, if you weren't paying attention for the last 4 characters, we have a new skill lab. It's replacing the existing preview skills. It is revamped and reborn as the skill lab. Various features have been added to allow you to research strategic cools. And what I didn't do, let's see, let's turn off the cooldown. Actually, let's leave it on. Yeah. So you have these other things like knockback immunity, immunity debuffs, probably caught that earlier. But the other cool thing is you don't need to go to the combo. What was it? It was 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So you can do it right in here. And you can see the actual health bars go down. You can add those different effects.
That's really helpful.
And then you can keep... I actually was testing it earlier, and you can go all the way down to 0 bars, and then it kind of resets afterwards. I did it bad. I wasn't paying attention. I was a little bit distracted. But so you can kind of just keep battling and test out different strategies here versus having to go over the other mode with the goal of just be kind of overall improve it and be a little bit more useful to players when they're testing. And obviously, if you didn't notice, I did put a striker in here, but the other 3 accounts, it just automatically put Captain America because I didn't have someone set it up there. So you can definitely play around with this. And yeah, let us know your thoughts. And if there's anything your agents would like to see, please let us know, and we'll be happy to share that information. And with that, we have looked into the main changes of the December update so far. I know it was a quick one, but what can we do? As always, there are more details and improvements that were not discussed in the live stream, so be sure to check out the update details notice that will be posted in the community forum. And now, the time you've been waiting for, coupon code. The code is NextGenHeroes. If you don't know, the coupon code can be used in the main lobby screen, settings, info, and coupon. And if you are an iOS or Apple user like myself, usually it's entered in the chat right about now. Thanks, mods. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's what we got for you. That's all we have. This year's final live stream. And again, thank you all for joining us as we head into the new year. Be sure to follow our social media channels, forums, and YouTube to stay up to date with everything Marvel Future Fight. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that bell notification. Announcer, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Thank you guys for all of our agents to hang in there. And as 3RL just mentioned, we're always listening and we're always trying to share the feedback back to our devs. And we try the best we can from our end. And yeah, thank you guys for sticking around one more year. We'll see you guys next year.
Yeah, so it's crazy. It's been, like Announcer said, this year has kind of just flown by. I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much for always tuning in and showing up and hanging out with us. I'm sorry I didn't get to see the chat this evening. I hope it was people are excited about the characters. Otherwise, again, can't thank everyone enough, to the content creators, to the agents, to everyone who still enjoys Marvel Future Fight. It's an honor to be here, and we have a lot of fun with this, and we look forward to rejoining you next year in January for our next live stream. And with that, I'll stop yapping. Thank you, everyone. Everyone have a wonderful night. Happy holidays. Enjoy. Happy New Year, and we'll see you next time.